Been waiting for Papa. What do we got?
Who?
Jake
J.
Paul,
J. Paul versus
Anthony Joshua.
Andwin Joshua.
Welcome to the live chat, guys. I'm doing my instant reaction on the Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua just came in the ring. So before the ring walk, something interesting. Jake Paul looked way too relaxed. Made me think this is one of those gentlemen's agreements behind the scene. AJ, on the other hand, his coach was drenching his face in Vaseline like he's getting prepared to make sure that was on to take some smacks. So who knows what's going to happen, guys? Give it my live reaction. Let's see what we got. Jake Paul's about to walk out. Obviously, it's a way bigger walkout than AJ's. Let's get to the ring, though. Guys, Jake Paul, for what it is, for who he is, for how long he's been training, yeah, he's pretty decent overall. You guys got to realize he has so many more resources than the average person that he's gonna do good. You know what I mean? He's gonna get down like that. So it's gonna be interesting. But in every other way, shape, or form, no way should Jake Paul be in the ring with Anthony Joshua. I truly think after Francis, turned it down, after Ryan Garcia turned it down, he was left with no choice. I think he was hoping Anthony Joshua would not accept, and that way he could tell Netflix, hey, we're going to have to wait a couple more months. So I think he bit off way more than he can chew, and if this shit is not rigged, woo, Jake Paul, buddy. He's about to go night-night. Here we go, guys. Jake Paul is walking out. We are moments away from Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Let's see what we got. Oh, who do you got, Papa? Do you got Jake Paul or Anthony Joshua?
J. Paul versus
No, who do you think's gonna win?
J. Paul.
What? You think Jake Paul's gonna win? I don't know. This one's gonna be tough, Papa. We'll see. He's coming out with. Oh, of course he came out with 6'9". Two clowns walking out. It's only fitting. No,
I think
that's crazy. Well,
I think who's the bestest.
I think Anthony Joshua's got him, Papa.
I think he is the bestest fighter.
Yeah, I think Jake Paul is way too relaxed. I mean, he's hyped, but like backstage, he's like laughing and stuff. Like I said, guys, this is either a gentleman's agreement and there's no reason for him to be concerned, or this guy is just in over his. He's just not really realizing the moment. You know what I mean? So this is crazy. Now he's in the ring. We're about to see Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. That's just crazy to even say. That is truly crazy to even say. Thank you for the couple people that are tuning in. Let's check it out, guys. These are gonna be. This is gonna be a crazy moment right here. This is gonna be an absolute crazy moment. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Thank you everybody for supporting the channel, coming into the live stream. I'm giving my instant reaction, guys. This is crazy. Jake Paul is either so confident that there's a gentleman's agreement and nothing's going to happen, or he's just delusional and doesn't realize what's about to happen, because there's no way he should be this relaxed. It's going to be absolutely crazy. What's up, everybody? Shout outs to everybody joining the live chat. Appreciate it, guys. Keep running it up. Shout outs. What's up, everybody? This is going to be absolutely crazy, guys. Like I said, it's no disrespect to Jake Paul, but if this is a real fight, we should see Jake Paul get crumbled. Here we go, guys. They're announcing the names in just a few minutes. We're going to see Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. I think Anthony Joshua should just go right forward. He should just go straight forward and put it on him. You know what I mean? He's big enough to where even if, say what's up to everybody.
So,
It's about to be a pretty crazy one, guys. But either way, the average person got to realize this. If you're not willing to step off the couch on 6 weeks' notice and fight Anthony Joshua, you can't make fun of the kid. You got to give him his respect. What's up, everybody? What's up? This is going to be absolutely nuts, guys. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua is about to start live, and man, I'm excited. I really feel like Jake Paul bit off more than he can chew, and it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna finally get to see. Woo! This is gonna be a good one, guys. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the chat. Woo! They are in the ring. They are doing the announcements, guys, here in just a sec. Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul will be going down. What's up?
I think
What do you think, Papa?
Jake Paul.
I think Anthony Joshua is gonna do it. I think, like I said, if there's not some gentleman's agreement, if there isn't something behind the scenes, guys, this should be a bad night in the office for Jake Paul, and that's no disrespect. The fact he's even here, the fact that he's built up all the hype and created everything that he has. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Appreciate all the support, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Any of the big fights, especially with the UFC this next year, being on Paramount Plus, I'm going to be giving my live reactions. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Appreciate all the support. Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul, live on Netflix from Miami, is moments away, guys. What's everybody's predictions? Who do you guys got? What do you guys think? Like I said, I think this should be an easy dub for Anthony Joshua. What's everybody's predictions? You guys got Jake Paul. You got Anthony Joshua. Who do you got winning? How do you got him winning by? What do we got, guys? This is crazy. Hey, shout out to Jake Paul. The fit and the little tribute to Hulk Hogan, brother. That was fire. That was fire. I got to give him that. Who do you guys got? AJ winner. Yes, sir. How do you got AJ winning? You think it's an early rounder? You think he plays with him a little bit? What do you got? I got AJ in 3 rounds or less. I think he should walk him down, make an example out of him. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Daily Dose podcast. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua live stream. First live stream ever, guys, so bear with me. Learning the setup, but man, I am excited for this. I wanted to give my instant reaction. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua, moments away. Ooh, this is going to be a crazy one. I mean, either way, just the event, the level, the hype, everything that Jake Paul has created, again, you got to give him his respect, but I think he truly, truly doesn't understand what he's in for, and I think he bit off more than he can chew. 5-6. I could see it, like I said, I mean, Jake should be a little faster, so I mean, I could see him, hanging on just a little bit, but overall, I think he takes a big shot. It could really change it, and hopefully he doesn't get hurt, right? I mean, he's still creating a lot of hype. He's still doing a lot of good for the sport, for women's boxing and stuff like that. Holy smokes, guys. They are in the center of the ring. Jake Paul was staring at Anthony Joshua's nipples. This is going to be crazy. Here we go, guys. Round 1 is about to be underway. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Let's go, guys. Instant reaction right here. Yeah, I mean, like I said, and I see what you're saying, though. It just depends if AJ kind of feels it out a little bit more, but he should be able to walk forward and just take him right out. Here we go. We're going to see. As soon as one good shot lands, let's see what we got. So Jake Paul, immediately, he's running. He's nowhere near striking distance. He's moving. He's switching stances, but he is nowhere. Easy, Papa. He is nowhere near. That's my 4-year-old, guys. So nowhere near Anthony Joshua. Papa, not too loud, please. He's not in striking distance. He like I said, he's moving back and forth, but he's in there with Anthony Joshua. So AJ is stepping in, trying to cut off that ring. So one thing I don't like is, again, AJ is just letting him walk around the ring. He needs to bring it to him. He needs to cut him off. He needs to throw some shots on him and see how he reacts to it, right? AJ knows what happens when he takes, big shots, small shots. He knows how to exchange in there. Oh, he caught Jake with a beautiful straight right. Jake came in, tried to drop some body shots, caught with a beautiful straight right. Like I said, AJ's kind of stalking him. Uh, Jake Paul is trying to stay at bay. He's throwing some combos and they're landing right on the gloves. You know, I don't think there's anything he'll really be able to throw that AJ hasn't seen. If Jake Paul wins this, it was a setup. Absolutely. I've been saying that all week. You know, I totally agree. Like, if he, like, starch knocked out AJ or something, like, there's just no way. Right now, it's going about how it should. Jake Paul is not really engaging. He's trying to stay way far out. He's switching stances and stuff, but he's in no danger. When he is coming in and exchanging, he's real herky jerky. He's definitely worried about the power of AJ, as he should be. He caught that one straight right. That wasn't even a big shot. Like, AJ probably wasn't even really planning on landing it. And you could tell he doesn't want any of that. So this could be a crazy one. Like I said, right now, the only reason Jake Paul may last a few rounds is because he's going to run. He's on that bike. You know, he's popping some jabs out here and there, but there are nowhere does he think that he is going to get get him tired. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely his best bet, right? Is hoping that he gets AJ tired from just staying on his bike, you know, engaging enough to not make it too boring, but yeah, I agree. I think that's probably, oh my goodness. Every time AJ gets close, every time he gets hit, you could tell he wants nothing to do with that. He already looks right now in the first round. Logan Paul is sweating ringside. Jake looks scared. He's very herky-jerky. And I think the moment is oh, yeah. The moment is getting to him. I think he realized a lot of his sparring partners were being nice, right? They were getting paid handsomely. Round one easily goes. What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to the channel. Round one easily goes to Anthony Joshua. Jake Paul didn't land anything significant. Any kind of big shot he threw landed on the gloves. He was running. He would not stay still. That was absolutely crazy. Yeah, all he's doing is running, you know? And it's like, how is he going to... Watch out, baby boy. How is he going to go more rounds? He's just going to do that. But it's still up to AJ to cut it off, to cut the ring off and get him out of there. And that's what he's going to have to do, because it looks like his goal is for Jake Paul, his goal is to just wear him out. He's trying to just run around. He, like I said, anytime he goes to engage, he's very herky-jerky. He's very scared. He got caught with a decent straight right, maybe 30 seconds in, and it's just, yeah. He definitely doesn't want any of that. Let's see what we got here, guys. Round two, Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Same as the first round. Jake Paul's on his bike. He does not want any of this. Not really throwing anything significant. He is just zooming on that bike. It's up to Anthony Joshua. Woo-hoo-hoo! Anthony Joshua missed a straight right by inches. Guys, I'm telling you, he is going to get Jake out of there. Yeah, now Jake is seeing that he bit off way more than he could chew, and he does not belong in there. AJ still has these moments where he's backing him into the corner, and he just needs to engage. Big shot missed by AJ. I'm telling you, though, he lands one of those, and Jake will be out of there. So right now, Jake is just shuffling back and forth. That is crazy. Yeah. It was like, bro, these are so close. Jake Paul is just going to stay on just a payday. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I mean, right? He talks all this crazy stuff, but then he does it. Like, now he's actually fighting a real boxer, a big fight where it could count. And what does he do? He's just running. He's not even trying to engage. And then he's going to be like, look, I made it 5 rounds or whatever it may be. But if AJ just cuts him off and goes for it, he can still get him out of there. So come on, AJ, cut him off. Get him out of there. I think ultimately Jake's still hoping that maybe if he keeps doing this and AJ is whiffing some shots and stuff like that, he's probably hoping it wears him out. Papa. You got to be quiet, baby. Yeah, this is going to be crazy, guys. Come on. Oh, man. See, and this is where AJ needs to capitalize. He has Jake in the corner or on the ropes, and he's got to just go for it. There you go. There you go. Jake doesn't like it at all. Just put it on him, Joshua. I think for some reason Joshua's slightly hesitant, right? Just because he doesn't want to end up making a mistake. But I think if he goes for it again, this round is kind of less eventful than the first round. AJ's not going for it as much as he could, and Jake Paul is not doing anything but running. He's putting up this kind of karate stance, putting his AJ just needs to stand still. Yes, exactly, bro. Like AJ just needs to swing, exchange with him. You know what I mean? He's getting Jake kind of stuck in the corner, but he doesn't throw anything. So again, that's gonna make me think this BS gentleman's agreement. Because what's going on here? Come on, AJ. Get him out of there. Round 2, 10 seconds left overall. Still both rounds 2-0 AJ, just due to even trying. Ooh, AJ just landed a little bit of a body shot, and Jake's hands were immediately low. Guys, this is so easy. AJ could get him right out of there. He's just not quite doing it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, AJ. So in between round 2, going into round 3. Overall, hold on, baby boy, please, hold on. Overall, pretty uneventful fight. Round 1, there was a couple shots landed by Anthony Joshua. Round 2, man, has just been super flat, super flat. I don't know what's going on here. So, man, let's see what we got, guys. Come on, round 2, Anthony Joshua needs to do something. Yeah, Jake, it seems like Jake is going to take the win in the sense of he's going to be like, look, I went X amount of rounds. And unless AJ cuts off the ring or just goes for it, he's not going to knock him out. He's going to win. But, yeah, Jake's delusional. You know what I mean? I guess this is what we should have expected because we knew he was not going to be able to, knock AJ out, stand and bang with him, anything. He's not even close. Round 3, guys. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua up 2-0, and Jake Paul is just on his bike. He's in there to ride his bike and stay. Oh! He just got popped on his way out with the straight right. But see, again, I feel like AJ's not quite punching. What's going on here? He's landing, but he's not really landing that well. Jake lands a little weird shot when they're done exchanging and the crowd goes wild. So I don't know what's up with this WWE. There we go. AJ, come on. Like when AJ just walked forward just now, shot a 2-2-1, 2 up top, 1 to the body. And I mean, he could stop Jake Paul. I don't know if this seems like when you had Jake Paul kind of pulling his shots against Anthony Joshua. Now it seems like, when you had Jake Paul doing that against Mike Tyson, Jake Paul literally almost tripped because he's just running backwards. He's bouncing off the ropes. This guy doesn't want to engage. But I feel like AJ is being like Jake was with Tyson. Anthony Joshua needs to do so. He keeps holding on to AJ. Yeah, I agree. He keeps holding on to him, and then as well, though, when AJ's landing, he has the shot. Hello, Bug680, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, it looks like when AJ is landing too, he's landing, but he's not going all the way through. He's stopping instead of really popping it. So I'm not sure what's going on. This is starting to look a little sus. Jake staying on the outside. He virtually knows there's no danger. AJ's just walking around with him, throwing. Even these jabs he's throwing aren't like his usual stiff jabs. This was a setup, guys. AJ has missed every big shot that if he lands would get Jake out of there. He's missing. This is crazy. This is crazy, guys. I'm just starting to think more and more of a setup. This got to be some type of damn gentleman's agreement. AJ, don't do this to us, dog. We need you to get in here and fight. Round 3, 30 seconds left, guys. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. It's starting to seem like a gentleman's agreement. AJ's having moments where he could press forward. AJ's having the opportunity to get him out of there, and he's just not. Bro, this is crazy. What's up? 10 seconds left. This is just, man, I guess this is what we should have expected. I just thought AJ was going to bring it, but he's just not quite putting his foot on the gas.
Wait, Dad, can I do one
What do you want to say?
What's Jake Paul's name?
Jake Paul?
No, no.
Anthony Joshua? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What do we got? Maybe AJ needed a payday. I mean, he definitely got probably more money in for a single fight than any of his other fights, I would imagine. So, yeah, I mean, I definitely knew he was going to take the big payday. I was just hoping that he would actually be able to. I thought he would take the payday and get the win, you know what I mean? This is about to go into round 4. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Michael, I don't know if that's Michael. Baby, I don't know what's up with all the baby boy, but I don't get down like that, my boy. Round 4, Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Let's see what we got. Let's go, let's go. Round 4, Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. And Jake Paul is just not doing anything. oh, my fault, my fault. I appreciate it. Here, Nico, come here. Say what's up. Thought it was to me, my fault. Yeah, I got my 4-year-old right here. He's rocking. Wow, now Jake Paul's starting to engage. This is crazy. See, like what you were saying. Oh my gosh, this is getting out of hand. Now all of a sudden Jake Paul's coming out here landing all these crazy shots. He looks absolutely exhausted. I don't know what is going on. This looks like a setup, guys. AJ needs to come forward and just put him down. Right here in the corner. Whenever Jake Paul is backing up into that corner. Yeah, this is absolutely insane, bro. I did not expect, shame on Anthony Joshua. I did not expect this from him. I mean, even when he has the moments to land, there is just no power. This is just crazy, 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 crazy. Come on, Anthony Joshua. And this is really going to just hurt the boxing world. Like right here, he backs him up into the corner and he's barely hitting him. Like he's not even, yeah, this is just getting crazy. Now he kind of lands a little jab. Jake Paul falls over. But Jake Paul looks absolutely exhausted for not landing. And I think what it is he's going to gas himself out from just running. He's on that bike. He's sticking. Oh, my goodness. This is absolutely insane. Round 4, Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. So far, round 1 was looking like AJ was going to get him out of there. Now this looks just like it was a gentleman's agreement. You know, hit me, but don't go too hard because this is just crazy. Like, now Jake just falls from what? See, this is just crazy. I don't even, like, this is turning into some pity. There was no pushing on the head. Jake Paul is absolutely gassed out from dancing in circles. Now his manager is over here crying in the background. What the hell is going on? Jake, you fell down, bro. He is looking for a way out, guys. This is absolutely crazy. Jake Paul, this is not going how he planned. He's got nothing to offer AJ. AJ could get him out whenever he wants. It was definitely not a low blow. None of that. Jake Paul is just putting on an Oscar performance. This is super disappointing. Let's see the replay. Nope. Did not get hit at all. Oh my, he's faking a low blow. Get him up. Bro, how are they going to let him just sit here and take a breather when it was not a low blow? There was no punch landed. Jake, you're a damn actor, and that just showed how much of a coward. Yeah, no, they didn't give him an 8 count. Literally freaking Anthony Joshua nicks Jake Paul on the shoulder, and then Jake Paul just falls to the ground. I mean, that was the most... He just fell to the ground again. This is the most bizarre thing ever. He's like shooting shots now. He literally just shot a double on Anthony Joshua. This is just absolutely insane. I did not think Anthony Joshua would partake in some of this nonsense, but this is honestly embarrassing to see. You say, "What's up?" from the Daily Dose podcast.
So from Daily Dose Podcast.
Here, come in. You can say hi. Say what's up.
So,
That is crazy, guys. Round 4 coming to an end, and this has turned to an absolute circus. I don't even know what to say. He's resting, like, he's absolutely gassed out. He's just taking his little breaks. That's not allowed, guys. This is not a boxing match. This is Jake Paul's promotion, and they're just letting him do whatever. I've never seen somebody so sweaty and exhausted from literally just running. Hasn't been exchanging, hasn't thrown. I'd be curious on the, and I apologize again about that confusion earlier. I just don't get. I mean, look at him right now in the corner. He's absolutely gassed, like he's been in this crazy, Dustin Poirier, Dan Hooker, 5-round war. He's literally hasn't done anything, and holding up. I know this is just. Shame on Anthony Joshua. Shame, shame, shame. I've been saying all week that we are finally going to see him get KO'd, or that these fights are gentlemen's agreement. And yeah, this is exactly what that is. Let's see what we got, guys. Round 5, Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Come on, AJ. This is even if you notice when AJ's putting that jab out there, he's just like hitting the target and stopping versus going all the way through. He's stopping and pulling back, stopping and pulling back. This is crazy. Oh, see, and he almost, see, and this is crazy. He almost lands, but even on that uppercut, you could tell that he didn't go all the way through. He hit and stopped. I mean, this is just absolutely disappointing, AJ. AJ might still get the late stoppage, and then it's like Jake's going to be like, I still went 6 rounds with the, yeah, I mean, this is insane. And then he's going to be like, yeah, I still went, 6 rounds, 7 rounds with Anthony Joshua. This is, if he wins or any way, all of a sudden he catches a big shot. I mean, this is just ridiculous. This is absolutely scripted. Like, what is AJ doing just throwing these weird shots out there where there's no power or intention behind him? They mean that. Even right here, he has him on the ropes. There's no reason he can't. Yep, there we go. Start landing. Oh, he's got Jake on the skates. Yep, he's going to get him out of there. Yep, he's going to get him at the ref needs to honestly either penalty. Yep, he gave him an 8 count. About time. Yeah, Jake Paul did not belong in here. He didn't do anything. He's on skates. If he doesn't get flatlined, then this was still scripted. I still think now they're going to look at it and be like, yeah, Jake's going to be like, look, I went, 6 rounds. Francis only went 2. This is just crazy. AJ could get him out at any moment. There you go. Jake Paul gets dropped again. Second time, round 5. Jake Paul gets dropped. This is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. 40 seconds left, round 5. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Jake Paul's been dropped twice now in round 5. He's absolutely gassed. He can't keep his hands up. He's got no confidence. He hasn't done anything. He has nothing to offer Anthony Joshua. This is crazy. This is crazy. Come on, AJ. Get him out of there already. I still think, especially in the first few rounds. Yep, you're absolutely right on that. I don't think he lasts past round 6. So, perfect prediction on that, my man Michael. That was a perfect prediction because he's definitely going to stop him round 6. If his corner doesn't call it, there's no way. See this bullshit? There's no way Jake Paul is smiling with his tongue out, buddy. You haven't done anything. You're about to get stopped in round 6. This has been absolutely crazy, though. Yeah, I mean, this is just what?
Jake Paul won.
No, he's getting whooped, Papa. Yeah, he's right there. Look at this. So his corner, this is round 6. this is round 5, end of round 5, going into round 6. His corner is dousing his head, giving him the pep talk of his life because, yeah, you could just tell even right here on these sequence, on these exchanges, if he was fighting a real fighter and not Jake Paul, when he had him hurt like that, he would have flatlined him. So, yeah, I mean, this was terrible. Definitely some type of gentleman's agreement. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what people don't realize. Like someone like Jake Paul didn't realize in the moment when you're constantly just running, switching stance, running, bouncing. That can waste more energy than just standing in there and scrapping. Jake Paul is now backing up. He can't keep his hands up. He's making it look like he's dancing and showboating, but the reality is he looks so sloppy. It's embarrassing right now. And this is why and this is why no commissions wanted to sanction this. He looks absolutely exhausted. Anthony Joshua hits him with a straight right. That's what I said, guys. He doesn't belong in there any type of way. And now he's just embarrassing himself. You know what I mean? This is absolutely embarrassing on both parts because AJ could have got him out of there anytime he want. Jake Paul looks like Mike Tyson did when he fought Mike Tyson, so I mean, we've seen him land on AJ a few times and it does nothing. So that right there you go, AJ, put it on him. Oh my gosh. See, now that AJ is actually trying to put it on him and Jake Paul just laughs like that. This is crazy. Because I mean, that means definitely this is scripted, guys. Because this is bad. This is bad because if Jake Paul's not flat, yep, there you go. Anthony Joshua is beating his ass. Yeah, there you go, guys. Just as I said all week, if it isn't scripted, Jake Paul will get his ass beat. He gets whooped. There you go, baby. I told you guys, Jake Paul did not belong in there with Anthony Joshua, playing with his life in there. AJ was being nice to him. He could have easily put him down like a sick pup at any time. Michael, shout outs to you, man. If you, follow the channel, appreciate it, man. Great talk. That was a great live. I mean, overall, it was a better live than the damn fight. But just like you said, bro, round 6, that was sweet, man. Going into this next year, too, guys, on Paramount, I'm definitely going to be breaking down and doing live reactions like this. So thank you for joining me. Appreciate all the support. Daily Dose Podcast, guys. Keep rocking. AJ, that you let the world down, but at least you got him out of there. Michael, appreciate it, man. Have a great night.